in business. And AEW is going to be the one that's just another defunct bitch. It's going to be like your Wrestling Society X. It's going to be like your XPW. It's going to be like your ECW, your WCW. It's all going down the shit.
Your Lucha Underground.
Your Lucha Underground. Oh, that's the big thing. It's going to be like all that fucking bullshit, and it's all going to...
Hey, I give Lucha Underground this. They were actually different.
And they lasted more than 2 years.
Yeah.
Which is a record. It's a record if you're not TNA, if you're not Impact Wrestling, who's had more owners, has had more owners, been on more networks than any promotion. There is. Because I'm gonna when Kent is dead,
there's a company right now that's been around longer than WWE. Well, yeah, WWE or fucking Impact.
It ain't no fucking wrestling company.
Yeah, it is.
Now listen to me when I tell you this, though.
NWA.
Yeah, but they weren't around. There was a lot of missing spots.
Well, they had their title floating around, but they didn't really have a territory or anything. They just recently...
It's a stretch, but I'll give it to you. It's a stretch. By the way, the last NWA, whatever the fuck they doing right now is just fucking awesome. All right, I just got to say that. It's a lot fucking cooler. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more entertaining to Kent. I'd much rather watch it than watch Dynamite. For the record, I'm going to watch both, but I love the NWA, and I think everything Corgan and... Did you watch Power? Have you watched Power yet? NWA Power?
No, I don't watch Power. I'm going to watch Power. I'm going to watch Power later because I got Power to watch Power.
I know, Power. That's the name of the new NWA Studio Wrestling. NWA Power.
I've seen some of the clips from it though. It actually looks halfway decent.
Dude, it looks so fucking NWA. I feel like you could take Arn Anderson, you could take any of those guys, and it looks NWA. They literally just nailed it. The studio is...
I mean, they have James Storm, Eli Drake, and Nick Aldis, a.k.a. Magnus. No, weren't those Impact guys?
Yeah, so is those Generation Me. Anybody ever remember Generation Me?
Yeah, weren't those the Young Bucks when they were still young?
They were the Generation of Me.
Generation Me, including Garrett Bischoff. His career just skyrocketed, didn't it?
Dude, it should have. Because the kid was talented. I actually liked him.
Well, so did I, but, he never won anything. The problem is that he had the wrestling ability, but he didn't have the charisma his dad had.
I could book him 100 fucking times. I would literally put him in a stable with David Flair. How the fuck did David not make it? Dude, why did David not make money? Because his daddy's Rick? That's literally why David didn't make money. People are like, oh, he's no talented piece of shit. Dude, anybody ever seen the bits with Crowbar? If you didn't think that was gold, you just are lying. Those bits were fucking gold. Dude,
I'm with you.
Dude, the stable should be called My Daddy's Rich.
Really? Because I was thinking that you just replaced the R with the B, and that would be more accurate.
What?
Well, you put David Flair and Crowbar in there and call him My Daddy's Bitch.
My Daddy's Bitch.
I mean, Charlotte, a.k.a. David Flair after a sex change. I'm still sticking to that's David Flair. There's too much bulge going on up front. Charlotte David Flair. I swear, he's not dead. He just changed his identity. He couldn't make it as a men's wrestler because of all the bad publicity he got with the drug problem.
His career just for the sake of doing it. The dude built a whole career off of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just so I can make you $1 million in AEW, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Matt Cage is a fucking nigger. Matt Cage is a fucking nigger that needs to be booked at AEW. Dude, thank you. You're welcome. I just got him booked.
All right, Kent, I want to get serious for a minute. I want to ask you a question.
All right, got you, Lance. I got you, Lance.
All right, seriously, I want to ask you a question.
I got you, Lance. Got you, Lance. Lance in the pants, Lance in the pants, Lance in the pants, Lance in the pants. You actually didn't see that setup, did you? You thought I was talking about Storm, didn't you?
I get the reference, Mr. Head Producer of Impact. Yeah. When you think greatest wrestler of all time, who do you think people are going to say over any other name?
I thought you were going to ask me the question for real.
Yeah, that's a question.
No, like who? I know who people are going to say. Who
do you think they're going to say?
Oh, Bret Hart. If you're talking to somebody with a brain.
No, I'm talking to like anybody, even people that don't know wrestling.
Those are people who don't know wrestling. Bret.
It's gonna be Hulk Hogan.
No, it ain't. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's still gonna be Bret. It's gonna be Bret. Dude. No, it's gonna be Bret. Well, listen, I don't agree with Bret, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
No, I've only gotten one Bret Hart. I've gotten like Stone Cold. I've gotten Shawn Michaels.
No, it's gonna be Bret. It's gonna be Bret, dude. It's gonna be fucking Bret. It's gonna be Bret. It's gonna be Bret. It's gonna be Bret. I don't give a fuck.
I asked a bunch of people this question, and everybody said Hulk Hogan. But even non-wrestling fans at least know the name Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and they know. Oh, okay. Well, if you get that out of the loop, yeah, I guess people could say Hogan. But honestly, if you talk to most people, when I think not wrestling fan, I think of people who haven't watched wrestling since the 90s, and all those people are going to say Bret. If you talk about anybody who watched was in the 80s, then they know anything, like they watch more than a decade. They watch more than 5 years of wrestling. They're going to say Bret. If you talk, the only ass clowns that won't say Bret are people who started watching the past 10 years because they're ass clowns, and they're a great wrestler anyway.
Don't say John Cena or Randy Orton. Don't say John Cena. But my question to you is, who is the best, in your opinion, who is the best wrestler of all time?
Samoa Joe. I don't even have to think about it.
And I asked you the same question.
I know. It's going to be Samoa Joe?
No. Better.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, yeah, I know. I forgot about Hornswoggle.
No, that's not a wrestler. It's a midget.
All right, go ahead. Tell me who you're talking about.
Hiroshi Tanahashi. He's also in TNA.
Oh.
And I'm going to back that up because there was a point I started the show off with.
Yeah, but Joe was talented. Like, Joe could cut a fucking promo that could save midgets' lives. All right? Joe as the guy that they sent me out here tonight because they know Joe is the guy backstage. You go out there and you tell them something that can make them happy with the fact that Scott Hall no-show this event. Are you mad? Are you mad? Go ahead, fire me. I don't care.
But he still does great promos. He does fire promos in WWE, but that's all they're doing with him. They're not doing shit with him.
Dude, are you mad?
No. Now mine, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Hey, listen.
No, I'm being serious.
This guy. I'm about to bring out a guy right now who might not sell a bunch of T-shirts, but he will be here even when he's an old man. I drop straight to Kevin Nash. Oh, you gonna hit me? Dude, Samoa Joe made a fucking moment like Scott Hall no-showing Victory Roads into an iconic moment that I can quote every word to. And that was Joe's ability. And then you could take a guy like Joe and you could put him in a fucking 5-star match that I would call a 5-star match, Then you could put him in the monkey show that was unbreakable that Dave Meltzer would call a 5-star match. You could put Joe on any kind of level, on any kind of spectrum, and that motherfucker could make fucking money. He could be the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Damn, did he have a strap at the WWE? Did
he held the U.S. title.
Okay, cool, but it's still the same damn thing because WWE's fucking idiots. So, I mean, that's what I laugh at because, you know, like, I only think when I... choking on that one, it's called Jeff Jarrett only been...
I mean,
you killed my bit. You killed my bit. I was going to say I'm choking on that because it's called Jeff Jarrett only being Intercontinental Champion. So I'm supposed to believe he's not a main eventer? Am you trying to tell me that Jeff Jarrett ain't a main eventer? I know, I'm serious. What crack do you think you are if you really believe that Jeff Jarrett can't sell nothing? He's broke 1 million fucking guitars and never drawn a fucking dime. But, you know, he also built 50% of the wrestling industry. Okay, maybe not no more. Maybe I used to say that, you know, because they invented TNA, he invented 50% of the wrestling industry. I guess AEW probably holds it.
What about his second vision, Global Force Wrestling? How good is that?
It don't matter, dude, because he still invented a place where people make money.
Yeah, and you know what? Now he's making money as a producer for WWE. Ain't he great?
He is great. I mean, Jarrett is fucking great. Jarrett is a fucking Hall of Famer in anybody's fucking Hall of Fame that's got a fucking brain, right?
He's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's in the TNA Hall of Fame. He's probably in the NWA Hall of Fame, where he damn well should be. You know, people like that about me when I was like so hard on Jeff, and I always said Jeff sucked fucking monkey balls. Jeff was a fucking drug addict, and Jeff's gonna die in a fucking hotel fucking room, and then everybody's gonna say, "Hey, how can you say that?" Well, because that's exactly what's gonna happen to Jeff.
He's gonna get drunk and throw tacos at fans, get fired, and gonna make millions of dollars in WWE before they crash. Just say it.
And it's just true, my nigga.
Send this man to Mexico drunk, throws tacos, gets fired from the company that he merged his shit with.